Hello students, I'm Pradeep Falswal. I'm here with one of the very interesting sessions on writing skills. And this session is again very helpful for class 10th. And I will say not only for class 10th, it is a very interesting session for those who want to go ahead with advanced writing sessions. And this session is about analytical paragraph writing, and I will also tag this session as analytical paragraph cum report writing, and this is to be finished within the words limit of 150 to 200 words. So here now we move ahead. In this session here I have come up with one of the example first, so as to give some support to you just to understand it better way. So here I read something for you. This is a report that has been presented to you in the form of statistical graph. So here it is about in India. Okay, students' language preference in India as per survey conducted on per 50 random students per year. So this reads to us as कि भारत में जो विद्यार्थी हैं उनका जो लैंग्वेज प्रेफरेंस रहा है सर्वे के अनुसार जो कंडक्ट किया गया है प्रत्येक साल, पिछले 20 सालों का यहाँ पर हमारे पास रिकॉर्ड है, और वो जो सर्वे कंडक्ट हुआ है वो 1 से लेके 50 विद्यार्थियों तक, जो कि रैंडम है, कोई भी 50 विद्यार्थी हैं उनके प्रेफरेंस को लेकर एक रिपोर्ट तैयार की गई है. दैट हैज़ बीन हियर नेक्स्ट टू यू इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिकल ग्राफ. सो नाउ हियर we read this something important for you. Rise and fall of students' interest over language preference among or amongst per 50. So this is analytical manner or form or graph that has been presented next to you to attempt how to attempt it and what to do with it. Let me tell you. So here first you need to give a close look to particular information that has been next to you here in the form of statistical graph. This could be a statistical graph in this form. This could be a pie chart or any different form of graph. So what you need to do is you need to closely analyze it, and after that you need to start writing on this particular thing. What to do next is first study the image closely, to analyze it, to develop a report or paragraph, completing your writing in 3 steps. What I suggest to you all here is you need to tag it to your mind that you need to finish it in 3 steps. First step would be introduction part. You need to introduce this particular statistical graph to the readers. You need to present what you feel, what has been mentioned therein. So what you analyze out of it in one go and then introduce it. How to help? I have provided you here with supporting question 2. So if you will answer this question, you will find your way to attempt introductory part of it. What does it brainstorm you at a glance? You need to answer this question and your first step will be covered. It means आप जैसे ही इसको देखते हो, क्लोजली पढ़ते हो प्रश्न को भी और स्टैटिस्टिक को भी, आपको ये किस चीज़ के बारे में लग रहा है. You need to mention that thing here in answer. Moving ahead, we will write an overview. What does it cover? Let's see this. In an overview, write a general summary giving the graph a very concise textual form, avoiding minor details. Avoid minor details. Just focus on things which are very important and which are here to be presented next to readers, so as to make it more sensible and concise. In this manner, what you can do is you can go for the comparison, you can go for the contrast as well. At times you may find things which are there in comparison. You find 2 things going parallel, you can compare those things. And in other way you find okay, something is going quite different from 2 others. At that time you can go for the contrast part. So In third step, once you finish with the second, you move to the next. This is the closing part. Here in this closing, what you need to do is, I have here an example for you out of this question that I have presented next to you. जो मैंने आपको ये उपस्थित यहाँ प्रस्तुत किया है, सॉरी, ये जो मैंने आपको यहाँ प्रेजेंट किया है, इसी का मैंने क्या किया है, आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया है कि क्लोजिंग में हमें करना क्या है। ये जो ग्राफ है ये हमें पढ़ रहा है किसके बारे में, लैंग्वेज प्रेफरेंसेस के बारे में, जो प्रत्येक 50 विद्यार्थी सालाना क्या है जिनके ऊपर एक सर्वे कंडक्ट किया है कि उनका क्या इंटरेस्ट है किस लैंग्वेज के प्रति। सो हियर व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज you need to go by this closing in this way. You can use it as Indian students' language preference to English has increased as per survey steadily or dramatically. You can opt for over the past few years, or you can see the time which has been mentioned here from 2000 to 2020. You can say that till date. After this, what you need to do is you are supposed to avoid some things. So avoid personal opinion. You are not supposed to mention here I think, I feel, as per me. No, never. You need to avoid this. Also avoid too much of repetition. You need to come up with good vocabulary here. You just replace things. You replace words with similar, you can say this, words or with synonyms in order to present yourself in a good way and prove your hard work there. Here are some phrases you can use while you are going to present what you read out of the statistics which have been presented here next to you. So here you can go by like this. It is clearly that. Whatever you see here, you want to present that. So never say that in my opinion, as per me. No, never. Say that it is clear that. Whatever you see, that then you explain it here soon after it. It is clearly evident that. You see that this is an evidence that has been there next to you, so you need to study it and then you present things. So you will just go by this phrase in this manner. इस manner में आप इस phrase का use करेंगे कि भाई ये तो एक सबूत नुमा चीज आपके सामने है, statistics है, ये एक सर्वे कंडक्ट हुआ था, वो सारी डिटेल्स आपके सामने हैं. Then you will go by this second phrase here. You can also opt for we can see from the chart. This is a chart, this is a graph. So whatever it is, this could be pie chart and this is a graph here in this manner, and the graph could be presented here in different style. So you just mention, okay, we can see from the chart, whatever you see, present it. Never write as per me, in my opinion. No, avoid it. Or you can opt for according to the statistical graph. I observed this. Or we observe out of the statistical graph. Whatever you observe or according to the statistical graph means you observe as per this. So rather writing I observe, better to go by this according to the statistical graph and then just go by your writing. Now let's go back to the closing part. In this closing part, I believe you have understood it. So you need to present things like this. And in introductory part, you can go for a bit different and a bit presentable and concise and clear. Like the chart shows information. This information is about rising and lowering or decreasing the interest of Indian students' preference over different languages. This is what that we have studied over the period of 20 years as per survey conducted on per 50 random students per year, you can say that. So I believe you have understood it and you will attempt it the better way. So what I want you, or what I expect out of you is, first just go ahead and prepare answer for this graph, statistical graph that I have presented you here. And after this I will come up with more questions on the same thing and you will go for the attempt and better attempt, and I believe you have understood it. So please, best of luck and go ahead and prepare answer for this. Thank you.